What is the most powerful script any real estate agent or lender can use in their business to generate more traffic, higher quality leads, more sellers, more buyers, more loans? Well, here's the deal, everyone. If somebody tells you the number one script, the very best one to use, they're probably full of it. And here's why. There really isn't one. Now, I've got some really great strategies that I can teach you, but here's what I want you to understand about scripts, is that understanding exactly who you're talking to. Who is your client avatar? What is a client avatar? A client avatar is basically a representation of who it is that you want to work with. And how you go about finding out who your client avatar is you figure out who you want to work with. And you need to be able to understand anything and everything about your client avatar, right? You need to be able to understand, like, what keeps them up at night? What are they excited about? What problems do they have? And, what are their desires and dreams? You need to know everything about them. All of that's really important. Also, their age, socioeconomic status. Are they married? Are they single? Do they have kids? Are they empty nesters? And why is all this important? Because the more that you know about your client avatar, that person that you want to work with, the more that you can create scripts and content that really speak directly to that person. Now, here's the deal. When you are creating scripts or messaging and you're speaking to everyone, you're really speaking to no one. And I always use this example. I have got extensions, okay? This is fake hair. In fact, I hardly have any hair at all. And so anytime I see an ad like for extensions or how to grow hair, I'm like swiping right, like, yes, give that to me, right? But if I see something hair club for men, or I see how to grow muscles as your 18-year-old boy, or how to get more testosterone, I'm like, I don't need that. I'm not a guy, right? I'm not bald, or a man, for hair club for men. The point is that when you understand exactly who your client is, exactly what they need, how you can help them, what they want, the more you're going to be able to create good scripts that actually speak directly to them. Now, let me tell you the style when you know that, how to create scripts and what process you should go to so that your scripts actually get watched, right? And the people actually watch your videos. Because here's the deal. Creating video content isn't really important, but if nobody sees the videos, it does not make a difference. So, number one is you want to hook the viewer. What do I mean by hook the viewer? You don't want to start off by saying, hi, I'm Krista with Krista Mashore Coaching, because you only have 6 seconds. There's actually been research that shows you've got 6 seconds to capture somebody's attention. And by saying your name and where you're from, you've lost their attention. Go back and notice how I started this video. I said, do you want to learn how to create a script that actually gets watched and people will actually listen to? I grabbed your attention. I hooked you, right? I gave you a reason to want to keep listening. So that's the first thing you're going to want to do. Then you're going to want to identify yourself as like that you identify with their feelings. So it might say something like, I know, it's super hard knowing what scripts you should write, right? Like it can be sort of daunting. You align with their feelings. That's step 2. Let them know that you understand where they're at and how they feel. Number 3, you want to position yourself as the authority. Why should they keep watching? Why? Well, give them a reason to want to keep watching you. You have to show your authority without bragging. So you wouldn't say, oh, I'm Kristen, I just got an award where I generated $25 million online. I'm so cool. No, that's awesome that I did that, right? Something that we have, I think, 8 now, 2 Comma Club awards. We have a 2CC award that shows we did over $10 million. We just got one that shows that we did $25 million online. That's awesome. But if I just be all braggy about that, you're going to be like, well, who cares? But I need to somehow make you understand that I understand what it's like to market online. So it would look something like this. Hey, do you know that marketing online is super, super difficult? In fact, creating scripts that get people to watch is really, really hard too. I understand. I remember before I started, creating scripts, I was so worried about what to say. So I totally get it. But listen, I've been able to generate over $34 million online just in the past 4 years. So I understand something about creating good scripts and writing good scripts that people are actually going to watch. Now, I said that, hey, I've generated $34 million online over the past 4 years without saying it like, oh, I'm so great, I generated $34 million online. I did that to give you a reason to want to continue to keep listening to me, okay? Now I'm going to give you the teaching points, kind of like I'm doing now. So step 4 is give them the teaching points, okay? And then the step 5 is give them a call to action. Now here's the deal. Depending upon where they're at in your funnel or in your ecosystem is going to depend upon what you ask them to do. I teach a strategy when it comes to getting people to really know you, like you, and trust you, and converting more leads. I use a strategy where originally I don't have them do anything. So originally I'm just creating video content, adding value, helping them, serving, not selling, not asking them to do anything. I'm just giving them valuable content to develop a relationship with them. So my call to action would not be download or, it's just going to be just watch this video. Let me know if you have any questions, right? That's the call to action. And as I bring people down my funnel, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have specific calls to action. And the call to action is going to relate to exactly what the video was about. So for example, if I'm teaching people how to write a script, I'm going to bring them maybe to a training on how to write good scripts. If I'm doing seller content, I'm going to bring them maybe to a seller seminar, or I'm going to bring them to, something having to do with how you can sell your house right now and not be homeless because of all the limited inventory, right? So that makes something to do with it. So the right script to write. Number 1 is follow that process. Number 1, hook them. Number 2, align with their feelings. Number 3, position Position yourself as the authority without bragging. Number 4, give them the teaching points. And number 5, call to action. Okay, that's the steps of the script. But no matter if you do those steps or not, if you do not know who you're talking to, if you do not know who your client avatar is, what they need, what they want, it's not going to make a difference if you have a good script or not. You have to be able to know what they need from you. And remember, the more that you can speak to somebody's pain points, the more that you can add value, the more that you can help them, the more that you can get them to feel like you are talking directly to them in their soul, and you understand them and you know who they are and you can help them, that's the type of script that you're going to want to write. So you've really got to know who that client avatar is. Now, if I had to ask you, say, what's the best script? I would tell you to go watch my 48 seller transaction video. There's a training that we do that teaches you how we got 48 closed seller transactions from one strategy. We sold a lot more than that. This is just from that one strategy. We generated 48 closed seller transactions, resulting in, I think, $740,000 or $760,000 in real estate commissions in a 12-month time frame. And that will teach you exactly a lot of what I just talked about. It kind of goes over the problems people have and how I identify problems and how I create video content, and then the process that I do after. That will teach you and be a really good example of how to create a script if you're in real estate or if you're a lender and you want to know. So I hope this was helpful. I'm Krista Mashore, Krista Mashore Coaching. Be sure to like and comment and subscribe, and let me know what else it is that you need, because I am here to serve. And remember, everybody, when you do what you love, people love what you do. Thanks so much for watching my video. You can learn more about how to be a successful real estate professional by watching other videos that I have. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, make it a great home selling and buying day.